During this time, 4 of our students will be putting on a short theatrical dinner theater for us. So to introduce them, we find ourselves transported to the home of Lady Olivia, a mournful character from Shakespeare's The Twelfth Night. Her drunkard uncle, Sir Toby, his foolish friend, Sir Andrew, and her maid, Maria, have hatched a plot to make Olivia's steward, the arrogant Malvolio, fall into disgrace. We join these 3 schemers in the castle garden as they watch their plan come to fruition.
Come thy ways.
Nay, I'll come. If I lose a scruple of this sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Wouldst thou not be glad to see that rascally sheep either come by some notable shame?
I would exalt man. You know he brought me out of ill favor with my lady about a bear baiting here.
And to anger him, we'll have the bear again, and we'll fool him black and blue, shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And if we do not, it would be a pity of our lives.
Get us all 3 down to the box trees. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He's been ill the sun, practicing behaviors to his own shadow for this last half hour. Observe him, for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close, in the name of jesting. Lie thou there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me. And I've heard her come thus near that, should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on it?
Here's an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace. Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. How he jests under his advanced plumes.
Slight I could so beat the rogue.
Peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Ah, rogue.
Pistol him, pistol him.
Peace, peace.
There is example for it. The lady of the stocking married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Fire on him, Jezebel.
Oh, peace. Now he's deeply in. See how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
Oh, for a stone bow to hit him in the eye.
calling my officers about me in my brunched velvet gown, having come from the daybed where I left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone.
Oh, peace, peace.
And then, to have the humor of state, and after a demure traveled regard, telling them I know my place, as I would they should do theirs. 2 for my kinsman, Toby.
Bolts and shackles.
7 of my people with an obedient start make out for him. I frown a while and perchance wind up watch, or play with my sunrate stool. Toby approaches, curtsies there to me.
Shall this fellow live?
Though our silence be drawn from us with cause, yet peace.
I extend my hand to him, thus quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
And does not Toby take you a blow at the lips then?
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me upon your niece, give me this prerogative of speech.
What? What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Ouch, scab.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warrant you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew 'twas I, for many do call me fool.
What employment have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the gin.
Oh, peace in the spirits of humor, intimate reading aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, her D's. And thus makes she her great P's. It is in contempt of question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, her T's. Why that?
To the unknown beloved, this. And my good wishes, her very phrases. By your leave, wax soft the impression of her Lucrece with which she uses to seal. 'Tis my lady, to whom should this be?
This wins him liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. What follows the numbers, no man must know. If this should be the Malvolio.
Mary, hang me, Brock.
I may command what I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A fustian riddle.
Excellent, wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first let me see.
What dish or poison has she dressed him with?
And with what wings the Standard checks at it.
I may command what I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. This is evident to any formal capacity. There is no obstruction in this. And the end. What should that alphabetical position portend? Oh, if I could make it resemble something in me. Softly. M-O-A-I.
Oh, I make up that. He is now to cold scent.
Saucer will cry upon for all this, though he be as rank as the fox.
Malvolio.
Malvolio! Oh, let me guess my name!
Did I not say it'd work it out? The car is excellent at faults.
But then, there's no consonancy in its sequel. That suffers under probation. A should follow, but O does.
And O shall end, I hope.
I'll cudgel him and make him cry, oh!
And then, I comes behind.
O I. And if you had any eye behind you, you may see more detraction at your heels than fortunes before you. M-O-A-I. Oh, this simulation is not as the former, and yet to crush it a little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters are in my name. Soft. Here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Whoa! Thy fates open thy hands, and let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to inure thyself to what thou art like to be. Cast thou humble sloon, appear fresh, be opposite with a kinsman, surely with servants. Let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commanded thy yellow stockings of late, and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow servants and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy, daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open, I will be proud, I shall baffle Sir Toby. I shall be point devised, the very man. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did praise my leg being in yellow stockings. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered. And now she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction derives me to these habits of her liking. I think my stars I am happy. I shall be strange, stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised. Here's your prescript. Thou canst not choose, but know who I am. Oh, yes. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence still smiles, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee, I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
I will not give my part of this sport for a pension of thousands to be paid from the Sophie.
Why, I could marry this wench for this device.
So could I too.
And that's no other dowry than such another jest.
Nor mine either.
Wilt thou set thy foot ere my neck?
Or o mine either.
Shall I play my freedom at trade-ship and become thy bond slave?
Ill faith or either.
Why, thou hast placed in such a dream that when the image of it leaves to me shall run mad.
Ooh. If thou shalt see the fruit of this sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, 'tis a colour she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests. He will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to his disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as he is, that it will not help but turn him into a notable contempt. If thou shalt see it, follow me.
To the gates of Tartar, thou most excellent devil of wit.
I'll make one too.
Thank you again to our juniors for that delightful performance.